Picture this. Let's see if we can do this kind of exercise. Imagine this movie is not in a fantastic world with gnomes and unicorns and everything. And imagine there are no animated, but probably you have there someone like, I don't know, Shia LaBeouf or Adam Driver, and probably you have Tom Holland, a younger kid, and you have a mother, and there's no laugh in it. This would be a very hugely important drama because of the issues you're trying to attack here. Am I right?
Yeah, I think at Pixar we try to make films that we love and would want to see, that deal with honest, personal things, and the humor and the family aspect of the movie is a big part of that. But we certainly try not to ever take anything out of the movie saying like, oh, that's too much for kids. Within reason. I think kids are so smart, and they go through a lot of tough stuff too, and have a lot of tough questions. And so we certainly made this movie from a very honest place.
When you start in a project like this, what comes first? The core, the family thing, the brothers, and then the world which is going to be situated? Or you want to make a movie around this universe and then we attack this kind of story?
I've heard different directors say different things. Some have come straight from, I want to tell a world, or I want to tell a story in a world of monsters, and then create a story around that. In the case of Onward, it was definitely the personal story.
Yeah.
It was definitely wanting to tell the story of the family and the brothers and the search for the father. And the reason we set it in this fantasy world was, well, how can you meet your father for a day? Magic. And that's where the humor started to come into play, was, well, if this is a modern fantasy world, it's going to be ridiculous. I mean, the majestic gravitas of the days of old is going to be long gone.
Yeah. When a movie is like this, for example, Nemo or Inside Out, and in this case, I perceive it kind of like the Rose of the Winds, that from the north you get a message, from the south you get another, from both sides, because your brother or your sister, your siblings, your father, your kids, in which part of these four directions would you say it hit you the most personally?
It's funny you say it that way. When I got into development with my filmmaking partner, Corey Ray, one of the things I did was make a list of all the things that I am as a person. I realized that at the time, I was the first Pixar director making a film who wasn't a parent, who didn't have kids. And so I put that as a positive, something new. I'm not a parent, but I am a son, I am a husband, I am a brother. And asked myself questions about, what have I learned about those things? Or more importantly, and I had some friends helping me with this, what are my biggest fears about my role as those things? Because I think movies are often fears, questions. Am I doing this well? Am I supporting them the way I could be? Am I failing in some way? So I probably told this story from the point of view of being a brother, from the point of view of being a son. And then the fun of writing movies is it forces you into point of views you don't know. Point of view of being a mother, the point of view of being a stepfather. All these unique points of view, which I think help you in your own relationship with those people. You see things from their side.
There was this phase, I don't know intentionally or not, but there was this phase of sequels. You have Incredibles 2 and Finding Dory and Toy Story 4, etc.
Monsters University.
For example, yeah, probably it began there. The thing is that, was there a conscious decision of we gotta go back to new stories, to start from scratch, a new saga probably, maybe not thing like that, but was there a conscious decision in Pixar to say, okay, no more sequels for now, and let's go with new material?
It's funny that I think at the time, just usually our attitude towards sequels is if an idea comes up that we think is valid and could actually enrich the characters or tell a new story, then we're totally up for sequels. I'm not quite sure why there are not many, in the next lineup. I think that maybe it just kind of comes in ebbs and flows, but if another one were to pop up, if we were to say, oh my gosh, this would be a great sequel, then by all means we would definitely do it. I think it's just a season of things right now.
Your relationship with Mexico changed after Coco in the company?
I don't know if it changed, but it was certainly a movie that, I didn't work on, but I'm super proud of, and proud of the filmmakers, two of them, Darla Anderson and Leon Kurtzua, I had worked with on other films. Just so proud of the film that they made, and proud of the film in general. It was a very unique and beautiful movie, and so yeah, it's exciting to be in Mexico now. I wish I had more time to actually see anything. But,
that would be great.
Luckily, my wife is out scouting our own vacation. She's out seeing
somewhere
town.
around.
Yeah.
Totally right. And Mexico, we're proud of that part. Well, Dan, thank you very much. My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.